Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things this week. Number one, at practice yesterday, I was here a little early, so I went up and kind of walked around the concourse. And if there was a day to rob our athletic department, it would have been yesterday around 11 o'clock, because I think the entire athletic staff was up there pulling T-shirts out of boxes and putting them on tables. People that have a lot to do with their jobs, that are really busy and their plates full already, to take the time to come together and do that. And then I had my cousin Michelle, her husband, passed away of a brain tumor this week, 52 years old. He was actually diagnosed while they were in Louisville watching us play in the Elite Eight. That funeral was yesterday, so that really hit home. And why we continue to do this, why we have to raise funds, and then I was at the Hope Lodge yesterday to do a radio interview and talk with a gentleman from England that's been there, and my son Nick, through a mutual friend, texted me about a lady from I believe it was Rushville, Nebraska, that just spent 8 or 9 weeks there with her treatment, and just raved about the staff and how it felt like a home away from home, and the staff went above and beyond to make him feel comfortable. And that's why we're raising money, to keep that building afloat, and making sure that we're having a positive impact on the lives of cancer patients when they're in the middle of it, because the last thing they need to worry about is a place to stay. And people have come from 35 states and I think 7 or 8 countries to stay at that Hope Lodge since it's opened. It's pretty incredible. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the importance of screening and early detection in the fight against cancer. And that's part of the reason that this is such a great event, and it's such a powerful event, that you hope that a few people that maybe have let it slide go ahead and get those checkups. And especially during COVID, I think a wrench got thrown into everything in everybody's life, because those type of appointments weren't really available during the COVID, because it was just pretty much major stuff, and people got out of the habit, and we need to make sure people get back into that habit. But I've said it before, and I said it leading up to this game, what this community does and how they have supported this has been absolutely incredible. And you heard Stephen, every one of our guys has been impacted by it some way. So it's very powerful for them, and what they're doing on the floor right now, meeting these families. They put the name on the back of that shooting shirt because there's a story behind that name. And some of the stories, there was a happy ending, and unfortunately some of them there weren't. But as I told the guys, ask what the story is, because that's why those people put the name on that jersey, paid to put the name in the jersey, because they want to tell the story. They want to tell the story of someone that was so courageous and fought this awful disease and was able to win and live a healthy life. And then there's some that didn't, and they want to tell those stories. So it still amazes me. It's still I get goosebumps when I walk through that tunnel every time, and so appreciate not just what our fans do and what our staff does, but the media. You folks have done a great job of promoting it and getting the messaging out that we want to get out as to why we started this thing to begin with. So I really appreciate you guys as well.